What's going on, guys? My name is Matt. My company's the DeRosa Group, and you're going to get to follow us along in this series called Day in the Life to our apartment complexes in North Carolina and Kentucky. You're going to get to see what we see and learn what we learn. Well, let's get going.
The second trip here to Douglas Square, man. What do you think?
Here's three things that I think have attributed to this property's turn. Pardon my Francais, but they give.
Oh yeah, big time.
They gave us that we have right here their evaluation of this deal.
First off, what is this? When do tenants get this bag?
Finished up a batch of renovates yesterday. Hoping these tree branches don't fall down on us. So.
My total take was, meh. That's what I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I looked at it and I'm like, oh God, I need to shower after this.
And so we had an incident with one of the maintenance guys where I didn't tell you this yet. I put the three of us in a room and I said, guys, we have to talk about this team member because he's hurting us.
Smash that subscribe button and hit the like if you like what we do or if you like apartment buildings in general. Now let's get going.
Welcome to Day in the Life. Quick tips. Number one, when you're all boots on the ground on a property tour, don't dress nice, dress for the weather. Number two, I bring my list of questions for brokers. Where's the market going? What do you have in pipeline? We are a big enough team that we can divide and conquer. So while we're doing acquisition stuff, Justin's doing management stuff. So constant communication, be prepared, and bring lots of questions for your brokers so you can get your finger on the pulse. Join us, guys. Here we go. The second trip here to Douglas Square, man. What do you think?
Oh man, the change is night and day. Absolutely night and day. I was thinking about it the last time I was here. There was a bunch of old, used, nasty mattresses behind the dumpster.
Here's three things that I think have attributed to this property's turn. Number one, sticking to the business plan.
Thank you, Justin. There he is.
Number two, people that care. The site team,
Oh man.
pardon my Francais, but they give.
Hell yeah, big time.
And the last thing, even during COVID and everything like that, to continue to market that, hey, we've got rentals, we got places, and we got contact with showings and everything like that. Not taking your foot off the gas with regards to turning units and marketing vacancies that you have.
We just walked Diamond Ridge. Now me and my man Herve are out to go and look at a few apartment buildings here in the market. Once you're in a market for a little while and you know some people, when a new deal shows up, you can leverage that network that you got. So here's what happened for this deal. Our property manager that manages our site that we just left underwrote this deal for one of his clients that wanted to buy it. They gave us that we have right here their evaluation of this deal. They're like site write-up and due diligence. If we didn't have networks in the market, we wouldn't have access to this data.
That's what it is, right? We always talk about developing relationships. We were able to call him this morning and say, hey, listen, can you give us the skinny on this one?
The broker's job is to get the best price for the property. You can't hate them on this. If there are skeletons, they might not tell you about them until you do due diligence and discover the skeletons. But this tells us about these things. So we can kind of go in armed on what it is we're looking at. And the only way you get that is by sticking to a market, building relationships in specific markets so you can leverage those relationships as you grow.
I'm here with our site manager, Alexis, at our property here in Douglas Square. She's been doing a great job leasing our property out. And one of the things I noticed the last time I was here is this bag. None of our other properties have a bag like this. First off, when do tenants get this bag?
So all of our tenants get this when they first move in. Anytime that they come in, they sign all their paperwork. This is the goodie bag gift that they give. People, when they move in, are kind of going through turning on utilities, getting all their stuff moved. So this kind of takes the edge off and just gives them a little bit something more exciting to look forward to. It has some of your essential starters too.
I think it really makes them feel appreciated.
Right.
You know, it's a big deal that you've chosen to live with us.
Exactly.
And we care, so thank you, right? All right, so we got to dive in. We got to show you guys what's in here, right? So where do you want to start? You said this is your favorite, right?
Yes, that's
so what do we
the
have
favorite.
here?
So inside, we typically try to fill this up with like coupons or anything that could be useful for you. We actually have a paper that we typed up, and it's going to have all of our favorite places to go and visit. So for instance, we have places to sightsee, restaurants, bakeries, shopping, groceries, self-care, and pets.
Wow, awesome.
And we've listed all the things that we truly enjoy here.
And you made this list.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay. And then what's on the other side here? We've got home security checklist. What is this?
Coupons.
Coupons.
Usually we offer like renter's insurance, so that way they can get that set up.
Free wings at above us 33. Why not, right?
Yeah.
So that's helpful, right? I mean, you're moving in, you want dinner, right? All right. What other goodies do we have for these guys in here? Gotta do some laundry. Okay, very good. Some more, very good. What else? Grab the next.
Yeah. So then we have sponges, fabric sheets
Okay, perfect.
also.
Yep.
Some smell good. Some marketing, and we obviously do hand sanitizer right now.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Glow in the dark cup, and then just some like marketing goodies. So bottle opener, pen, chip clip, chapstick.
Bar soap.
Ta-da!
Because why not? None of this is groundbreaking, earth-shattering stuff, but it is a nice thank you. Way to say thanks to the tenant.
Usually they're really excited, especially when they first get it. They're like, oh, wow, that's for me? Like, thank you.
You're starting the tenant experience off with them feeling appreciated. What a better way to start a long relationship. This is awesome. Alexis, thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
We're here at the property. I'm here with my man, Mr. Iggy. Seeing a lot of units. What are your thoughts so far?
It's going wonderfully. Besides the ice all over the trees, it looks beautiful. Everything is going better than to be expected.
Glad you think so. We're seeing a lot of renovated units walking our turns in progress.
Spot check, man.
Oh, here we go.
We just went and looked at one apartment complex, right?
Yes, we did.
My total take was, meh. That's what I think. What do you think?
Another man's garbage, another man's treasure doesn't necessarily mean that it's our treasure.
The seller's game is that he goes in and finds mom and pop operators that are running really, really poorly, buys from them at what I believe to be sub-market prices,
Yes.
and then very little work, but just as a little bit to raise the value. This guy's gonna make between 2 and 4 million in like a 2 to 3 year hold. It's kind of a sad location. It's kind of a C-. Leasing office had a recent fire and they hadn't done anything about it. The thing is, they live there because they have to, not because they want to. You want to have a complex that people want to live in, just something that's got good bones that you can transform. Here's a complex. This is one that we're just leaving right now. The complex is not what they call contiguous, meaning like it's not all one location. It's kind of spread out a bit. I don't know why I don't like these properties with these exterior corridors.
Makes it look like Motel 6.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like a motel. A lot of times the units are kind of small. If you guys are looking at an apartment complex or something to buy, you got to have a few things you're excited about, and it can't just be the numbers. You've got to be able to excite your investors about something and potential buyers that are going to buy the place from you in the future when you decide to exit. We saw something. It was literally full spectrum. Fireplaces in the apartments.
Taj
And
Mahal.
yeah, it's right. The only thing I saw is that they weren't charging enough in rent. You know, maybe a few amenities like there's a pool that was down, so bring the pool back, and you know, you could get a lot more rent. The second one needed I think a reasonable amount of work, but it was in a great location. And the last one, it was 30 units out in the middle of nowhere, and they had to sell them all together. When you look at something like that, where it's got a little bit of everything and it's full spectrum, and you're looking at a portfolio sale, you got to buy all of it. How do we evaluate something like that?
You're going to have some investors that are going to like some part of the portfolio, not the other parts of the portfolio.
You're going to get clipped on a lot of different things because
Absolutely.
like, well, we'd give you a better loan if it were just that property.
Right.
We delivered all this over to our underwriter, and he's going to say, okay, let me come up with a business plan that works. So we're going to put a number out there. I'm not sure if we're going to get it. Our plan would be to take the nice property
Yes.
and get behind the wheel and drive it. Take the property in the reasonable location, do a deeper dive unit turn, do a nice exterior upgrade, what we normally do. And on the property, the 30 units out in the middle of nowhere, like maybe clean it up and resell it quickly.
We gotta get speed so we can make this turn.
Justin, I feel like I haven't seen you all day. And you know why? It's because I haven't seen you all day. What is great about these boots on the ground days is when you've got your team, fill your calendar up. My day was fantastic. I'll give you a few highlights, right? We looked at a few complexes. I learned that I believe that the rents that we have in Diamond Ridge are very competitive with the market, bordering on the low side. And it made me more proud of what we're producing at Diamond Ridge.
So we started off today with an ice storm here in Winston-Salem. So
Trees down, branches falling.
were falling, literally falling all around
I gotta
us.
tell you, we're looking at this absolute garbage box apartment complex that it was just, I looked at it and I'm like, oh God, I need to shower after this. It was such an awful, I'm talking to the broker and we're sitting there talking. There's this whole surrounding of trees around the complex, and literally while we're talking to him, a tree falls on the edge of the complex while we're talking to them. Your property manager had a tree fall on another property while we were sitting there.
Yeah, our regional had to leave and run away because there was a 100-year-old tree that fell down and crushed 6 cars. No injuries, thankfully, just cars.
Thank God. Right.
Crazy around town. Thankfully, at Diamond Ridge, we just spent like $75,000 cutting down all the trees, all the extra limbs, and we had very minimal trees falling or limbs falling because we've gotten rid of them. And we had some new staff, so we got to meet the new staff. We just got a batch of about 10 renovated units, and so we walked those, wanted to see quality, consistency, materials. We have multiple contractors working on those, so we want to make sure they're consistent between the two.
Yeah.
We've got some big project, big money projects. We actually, believe it or not, in the middle of an ice storm, had a pool vendor out to talk about the pool because pool vendors are getting already booked up. It's, believe it or not, February is the time to be talking about
in the middle of an ice storm.
Yeah, so we got our pool guy out there, and he is going to give us a full workup on all the mechanicals, the filters, and then we're going to do some really cool stuff to make that a really nice amenity, expand on the deck. We're facing a backlog of material orders due to COVID. We're getting materials now that we ordered in mid-December, so we're a few months out.
You've seen 1 2-bedroom apartment complex. You've pretty much seen all of them. So you have a materials list, right? What Justin's doing is he's hiring a crew that's just charging him labor for putting the stuff in it. He's buying the materials. What you don't want to do is to cause quality control issues because this contractor got the stuff from Home Depot, this guy got it from Lowe's. Changing gears. What's like a big aha moment you got today?
We had a really interesting moment with staff today where our maintenance supervisor is newish to the prop. Things were happening very slowly. They're not so happy with the new maintenance supervisor, and so we had an incident with one of the maintenance guys where I didn't tell you this yet. We walked into the unit, he was working on the turn, and we were chatting like, hey, what's going on? What's your scope? What are you doing? And we chatted for a minute, and I said, really cool, would love to shoot a video and to show our audience what a turn looks like.
Yeah.
And so we took 2 minutes, I walked through the turn, and then our maintenance supervisor tells me that she was sitting outside with this guy while they were waiting for us to do the video. And this guy's bad-mouthing us and cursing about the owners not knowing anything and why are they here. He thought that we were there to criticize his work. Turns out he blew up on her the day before. He's been cursing out other people on the staff. And actually he's hurting more than he's helping. Even though we need every maintenance person, there's so much work happening, his presence is actually dragging down the team. And so when we circled back with our regional manager, I put the 3 of us in a room and I said, guys, we have to talk about this team member because he's hurting us and he's got a bad attitude. He's cursing around the tenants and he is the face of our company to the tenants and he's not having a positive attitude and he's working very slowly. So he's slowing us down. He's costing us money. And I said, look, it's your call. We empower our property managers. It's their call. But at the end of the day, we have a problem here. I have to look out for my investors, for our team. I said, it's my recommendation that we get rid of him. But you guys have to make that call. But they fully agreed, and they were so happy that we were supportive because now we're going to be down to maintenance man. But at the end of the day, I know they're going to be hire again. They're going to do interviews, and they will put someone that's even better.
Because the more you hustle, the more things you can get done, the more tenants you can serve, the more lives you can better. And it goes all the way back to transforming lives through real estate. A few tips from the end of the day. That's what we got now. Give it up.
Still waiting for you to turn the heat on.
20 miles an hour.
This is very fast for a golf cart. Okay, just to let you know.
Like some part of the portfolio, not.
Say again.
But you're gonna have
Whenever you're ready.
I'm here with our...
This is hard. I haven't even said anything yet.
You're fine. Look, they're going to edit anything out.